Hello there, my name is Lee. My pronouns are she, her. And I go by a 20-something loser online. Today I have for you a Shane marriage speedrun. So let's get into it. Here we go. We are selecting the forest farm here, mainly because we are going to take advantage of the forageables on the left-hand side of the farm that will spawn, as we need them for money. Gonna skip the intro, add extra cabins, no seed. Gotta show that off, and the run will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty. So, as a Shane marriage run entails, right, we are marrying Shane. Shane is, trying to think of the absolute best way to describe him. He works at JojaMart, which is, you know, local, a local business. But he is a frequenter of the bar in town called the Star Drop Saloon. And he's there just about every single night. One of his loved gifts, which we will be giving him later on in the run, is, of course, beer. But he also loves hot peppers, too. And so on this first day, all I'm doing is I am planting my parsnips. I'm watering them. And then we are going to sleep. Essentially what we are going to do now is we are just going to sleep all the way until the 11th. And counting the rain days. So we need 4 rain days in total. We've got 2 so far because I watered them already. But we've got to keep track of those lovely little parsnip times. There's a 3. We need 1 more here. And fingers crossed we can get it. So the way that Stardew Valley Friendship works is through a gifting system. So you gift an item to a character. And of course, then they become better friends with you. Alrighty, and now because I didn't get rain on those last couple days and we're just missing 1 water, we'll go out and do that now. And we will sleep once again. So the Shane marriage run, in comparison to a lot of the other marriage runs, is very, very fast. So essentially all we are going to do is this is our very first gifting day here in spring. We will be primarily be spending a lot of time in this house down here at the bottom. Because it is the one closest to Shane's house. Shane lives in Marnie's ranch, as Marnie is his aunt. On a lot of the days before Shane leaves his house, which Shane leaves his house at around 7:10 in the morning, we will be chopping down trees. We're going to be chopping down trees because we need 450 pieces of wood in order to upgrade our house. And then we need an extra 300 pieces of wood to cover the bridge. There is our boy Shane. We'll be gifting him a parsnip. We'll be talking to him and then running away. We will be sleeping down here in this cabin this time. Unfortunately, we are not able to move the bed in this cabin, so it'll be up against the door. So we are, again, going to try and chop down at least 3 pieces. Not 3 pieces, but 3 different trees here. Because getting wood early on is absolutely crucial to this run here. Absolutely crucial to this run. So as you can see, we will be gifting Shane some parsnips in here. But additionally, we will later be gifting him beer on his birthday, and then also we will be gifting him hot peppers come summertime. Summertime is when the hot peppers actually grow, so that is the reasoning behind that. And again, Shane should be leaving his house shortly. There we are. And then we run away. Shane starts out absolutely hating us, as you can tell by that dialogue, where he literally says, "Why are you talking to me?" He starts out hating us because he's grumpy. His storyline is very, very emotional and very, very sweet. But also can be triggering, which is why we won't be watching any of his cutscenes. That is for sure. Shane is the one that is often chose for marriage because he is the fastest. Simply because he leaves his house the absolute earliest out here. We are now leaving out on the 18th here. What I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 salmon berries here, which is perfect. There's some right here on this bush, just for backup, because we will be gifting Shane a salmon berry as well. And again, continuing our journey to chop down trees. As mentioned, you know, the friendship aspect is through a gifting system. Anytime that I am gifting Shane either a parsnip or a salmonberry, right, that is a liked gift for him. So it is not a loved gift, but it is rather a liked gift. Essentially meaning that it's not as many friendship points as a loved gift. However, he doesn't hate the gift, so he'll take it. It's not like a disgusting gift that he'll be like, ugh, or anything along those lines. It's a liked gift. So there he is. We will catch up to him, talk to him, and go to sleep. On the days where we give him a loved gift, right, we earn 80 points for gifting him a gift, and then 20 points for talking to him. So 100 points total on those days. Each of the friendship hearts, which there's 10 of them that you can earn with each marriage candidate, each of those are 250 points apiece. So lots and lots of gifting here. Now the 20th here is a really important day because on the 20th, not only do we get this cutscene with Marnie, but the 20th is Shane's birthday. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be, 1, making a chest, and then 2, also collecting the forage on the left-hand side of the farm. That is because we need money. We need quite a bit of money here, because as stated, we will be giving him a beer on his birthday. So we have to go and buy those. So we are just going to gather as much of this forage as we can. And that's it for the left side. We'll go up and around and grab the rest of those parsnips. You're right, that's not my mailbox. And we will then go into the bus stop area here, where we will also be collecting as much as we can here too. Now the fun thing about this is because we've already hit level 1 foraging, we can then make seed packets. And so the seed packets are really important because we can sell those for more money than the actual forage items in and of itself. And again, we are going to continue to get as much as we can. With wood. As much as we can with wood. We will then head into town here. We are about to get a cutscene, which we will quickly skip. We will additionally check that quest board. However, it is not one for us. And also sell all of these lovely items. We have quite, we've got enough time right now. Because we are waiting until the saloon opens up. So the saloon is where we will buy our beer. So in the meantime, Shane is just chilling in his house. He's staring at the microwave. We'll probably go talk to him in just a second here. But additionally, we will be chopping down even more wood. Exhausting our energy out here. The saloon does not open up until noon. So we got quite a bit of time still. Quite a bit of time here still. And now you might be wondering, how in the world am I chopping down these trees so fast? Well, it is a beautiful tool called animation canceling. Not even a tool. It's worked in within the game. So it is completed by hitting right shift delete all at the exact same time. However, everybody has them rebound to different keys, as hitting right shift and delete all at the same time is very difficult. So we, in speedrunning of Stardew Valley, we have them rebound to different keys. Alrighty. Check the trash just for funsies. And at the bar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to Gus. Gus is the town shopkeeper. I'm going to stand right here so that he scoots his booty a little bit faster here. I will take 4 beers. And I will go and meet Shane at the bottom of town here. There he is. Our boy. And we've already talked to him for today. Alrighty. And now we're gonna sleep until the 23rd here. The 23rd is the day before the flower dance. So what we're going to do is we are going to spend some time clearing up this area of the farm in preparation for summer here. Just to help ourselves out a little bit. But also we'll be just chopping down trees. We will be gifting Shane another beer here on this day, as we collected 4 of them. But it's okay, because who doesn't love a 7:20 a.m. beer, you know? I'm kidding. Please note that I'm very much kidding. And we run down to gift him once again. Oh, that birthday split is very much off, because his birthday was on the 20th. But that's all right. We have one more day here in which we will sleep. And on this day, we'll be sprinting down to the bottom of the farm. We gotta leave our house very quickly. We gotta make it into this bottom area before 6:10, essentially, which we did. The reason why we have to sneak our way into the bottom before 6:10 is because it is a holiday. After 6:10 a.m., we cannot have any access to this area. So, like, if I were to try and access this area again from the top half of my farm, it would then give me an error and said that the festival is still getting set up. Come back later. But we snuck in there before it like fully gave us that message, which is really helpful. So essentially all that we are doing is we are chopping down as many trees as we can out here. Shane will leave his house at approximately the same time that he always leaves his house out here. And there we go. Bye, Shane. Gotta make sure that we talk to him as well. And continue our journey to chop down as many trees as possible before 9 a.m. The area just to the left of our farmhouse at the bottom cabin on our farm, which I will go ahead and show in just 1 second after we chop down this tree. That area over there will be turned into a giant pepper farm. I'm going to plant the tree seeds that I have, because if they grow, you know, free wood, that'll be coming up near next. But this area right over there is what will be turned into our pepper farm. Just want to quickly remove as many of the debris as we can. And then, of course, right at 9 a.m. There we go. Was a little early on that one. But here we are. This is the flower dance. We are going to dance with Shane at the flower dance. The way that the flower dance works is you ask someone to be your dance partner. If they say yes, you get an extra 250 friendship points with that person. Essentially meaning that you gain a full heart with them, which is really, really important. It was also super important for us to gift Shane a beer on his birthday. A beer is a loved gift in which would give us 660 friendship points if we include the talking points too. And so that alone, the birthday gift and dancing with him at the flower dance, gives us 3 hearts right off the bat with Shane. So that combined with all of the other gifts, we here at the flower dance reached the total of 5 friendship hearts, because we got the little achievement which said new friend. Alrighty here. We are now going to sleep until summer. And at that time, we are going to essentially rearrange kind of our crops. One thing I will do here on this day of summer is I am going to run to the left-hand side of the farm to collect any extra forage that we can find just for money's sakes here. Would like to be a little secure in our money gathering. So, you know, a little extra won't hurt us. And then we will go back to sleep until tomorrow. Alrighty here. We will be putting away all this just for right now. And we are going to continue to clear off our little area. So on this day, this is our big moving and grooving day. So we are going to get as many plots as we can. Because we will hopefully be getting a whole lot of peppers here. To water, of course. I will make a scarecrow. If I could grab the actual wood itself that I have. We will be needing these mix seeds here in just a second. Because we will be looking for specific seeds. So the ones that have 3 on them, those orangish colored ones, are the ones that we want. I will go ahead and run down here to go ahead and gift Shane. Just because I don't want to forget him later on. And he apologizes. Shane apologizes on this day for being rude to us when we first met him, but that's about as good of an apology as you're gonna get from Shane. I am just going to quickly grab. If you take a look in the summertime, you can easily tell which ones are going to be forageable, like these mix seeds, as they are this like tealish bluish color, and it's got the little pink flower thing right in the center. So, right, we gained a couple extra, one extra one. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it helps us to not have to buy as many pepper seeds from the store. So essentially it saves us money. Quite a bit of money, to be exact. We are going to do the exact same thing as before, where we are going to take our wild seeds, make a seed packet or so, and then we will grab our water and our tree sap. What I will also do is I'm going to grab the gold from that message there. We will grab those on our way back. I'm now going to head on into town. As with town here, we are going to go ahead and grab our pepper seeds. Peppers are going to be our big money makers. And additionally, what we end up gifting to Shane. So we are going to grab as many pepper seeds as we can. That was probably a little too much. But that's okay. There we go. Probably a little too much, but that just makes it better for us in terms of money in the future. It makes it like less stressful, at least on my end here. I'm gonna go ahead and just plant these pepper seeds back on my farm here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the sap into fertilizer. So what the fertilizer is going to do is going to hopefully increase the quality of a lot of these peppers here. Because we gain more points with Shane, the better the quality the item is. So that will hopefully be the case for us here. I will also go back in here and grab my pickaxe. Because we really don't want any of this stuff nearby, as it can unfortunately run into our crops and then damage them. So we don't want those. We do, though, want to fertilize all of our crops here. And we have more than enough fertilizer. And here comes the time for us to water. And this is where animation canceling really comes into play here. There we go. And it is okay that we are essentially very, very low on energy right now because we will be sleeping the next day. And we do get a small cutscene on this day. There was a little landslide here. We will go out on day 4, and on day 4 we will again water. Essentially, the majority of this run will now be us watering our peppers and then gifting Shane. Gifting Shane those exact peppers. There will also be some tree chopping within there too, as we still need to increase the amount of wood that we have as well. We will again go out on day 5 to water here. And essentially, the faster that you can water these crops, the better. Because you want to at least be back inside your house by 7 a.m. On day 6, we will also go ahead and water. Because we did get a rain day on day 3, it saved us a day of watering. So we will actually, I believe, we will be skipping tomorrow. And we'll double check that just in case. Unless it is watering tomorrow. What I mean is unless it's raining tomorrow. Yep, we will go ahead and sleep. So now on day 8 here, we're hoping for some golden peppers. We will harvest these peppers here, which we do already have a couple of golden peppers, which is fantastic for us. We will also be gifting Shane on this day. So after I harvest all these peppers here, we're going to go and gift one to Shane at his normal time of around 7:20-ish in the morning. Any extra time that I have will be spent chopping down trees. Again, we will be gifting Shane twice a week here. Today on the 8th, and then we will also be gifting again on the 11th. We tend to go ahead and gift on pretty much every harvest day, except for a couple. Here is another water day for us. I personally find animation canceling of watering to be the hardest. Because essentially that's what I'm doing right now in order to get my watering done as fast as possible is animation canceling, which we talked about earlier. However, it's taken me a lot of practice in order to get it to this current speed. And lots of marriage runs. I'm kind of known within the Stardew Valley community to do marriage speedruns. That's really my jam. I love anything having to do with building friendship in Stardew Valley. Specifically with the marriage candidates. I don't know a crazy amount of information regarding some of the other characters, but I do know just about everything you would need to know about about the marriage candidates. Like, for example, Shane loves beer and hot peppers, but he also loves pizza and he loves pepper poppers. But that was kind of my whole thing, is that I fell in love with doing marriage speedruns. Mainly because when I first started, it was kind of an untapped area. Because everybody primarily chose Shane, because Shane is the fastest. However, right, there's other marriage candidates as well too. And so I kind of have delved into exploring the other candidate options. You're sleeping here today on the 12th. It will rain on the 13th, because that is a guaranteed rain day in summer. And then we will sleep again on the 14th. On the 15th here, we will go ahead and water and give Shane a gift. Except I believe I forgot to give Shane an extra gift in there. That is a-okay if we forget to give Shane a gift within here. Ideally, you know, I probably wouldn't do that, but it is okay because there are plenty of days in the future to keep giving him gifts. It is not the end of the world if we forget to give him a gift. We will, though, however, now run down and meet him. As we are slightly late, but that is a-okay. We have to meet him in town, that's okay too. As he's right there. Boop. Bye-bye, Shane. And we're running back. We are now gonna sleep. And then we will harvest and water on this next day here. And we will also gift Shane on this day. Once more. But we'll harvest these peppers again here. So our peppers, we're going to be selling the majority of our peppers here. Primarily all peppers that are not gold we will be selling. And that is because we need to upgrade our home. As I believe I mentioned before, we need 450 pieces of wood just to upgrade our home. And additionally, we need 10,000 gold. We need an additional 5k gold to buy the Mermaid's Pendant, which is essentially a wedding ring within Stardew Valley. So we present the Mermaid's Pendant to our potential character's spouse, and they accept our proposal. Here's Shane once again. And away we go. Now, the next couple days are just going to be sleep days. So we will be sleeping the 17th, 18th, and 19th out here. And then we will leave again on the 20th. So sleep 17th. Sleep 18th. Sleep 19th. Oh, we got an extra rain day. Fantastic. That one is just lucky. Saturday we were supposed to leave and go water, but we have an extra day. And the 21st, we were also supposed to water, but we don't need to because we got a rain day on the 19th. So we are going to leave tomorrow. We will harvest, and we will also gift here on the 22nd. Slowly but surely increasing our pepper empire here. And again, we will go ahead and gift Shane. Because again, who doesn't love an early morning hot pepper to wake you up for the day? You're on your way to work and you're just absolutely, snacking on a hot pepper that you pull out of your pocket. Sounds like a good idea to me. And see now, as you can see, the reason why we put these tree seeds here is that we can now chop down trees that are even closer to Shane's house. And we don't have to worry about trying to find trees. Goodbye, Shane. So we gifted here on the 22nd. We will gift again here on the 23rd. On the 23rd, again, we will also be watering. All of our crops. And away we go. Once more, doing even more watering. And we will go and continue to chop down trees. Because we need the wood. We're nearing the very end here of summer. Which again is great, fantastic. Ideally, this run ends in fall. But if for whatever reason we don't get a whole lot of rain days in fall, it will end in spring of year 2. Which would not be good. But, however, it should end in fall of year 1. If we get rain. So the rain days are like the true kind of like up in the air factor. We don't have to go out and water on that day because we got free rain. We will go out and water here on this day, as we will also be harvesting. We need those peppers. We gotta make money somehow. And we should be left here with a nice amount of peppers. We will be doing one more harvest here. On the very last day of summer. On the 28th. And then after that, once we hit fall, we will be selling all of our peppers. And of course, upgrading our house. And sleeping. We will skip the 26th as well. The 26th is a guaranteed rain day in summer as well. We will go out and water here on the 27th. And then it'll be one last harvest day on the 28th. We are at 7 hearts with Shane currently. And should be hitting 8 hearts here pretty soon. Here's our last harvest day. And then we, of course, will continue on into fall. We will sleep all the way until the 4th of fall here. Alrighty. We got rain here on the 4th, which is alright with us. We will be running up here on our farm, chopping trees as we go along. But because we need to go ahead and check our mail. So I am going to go ahead and give a flashing lights warning. This is the only time it will occur within the run. I will be flashing the lights to check my mail here in 3, 2, 1, go. So essentially I'm checking my mail because Shane sends us a bunch of pepper poppers and pizza in the mail. Which one we could, if we were in dire need, we could send it, we could give it back to him as a gift, and he would have no idea that it came from him. And 2, we could sell them. Or with the pepper poppers, we could eat the pepper poppers and it would give us +1 speed. Shane is an absolute hard worker, and he still goes to work in the rain here too. We should have 8 hearts, which is fantastic. And additionally, we will wait until 9 a.m. here to go ahead and sell some of the gold of our peppers here, because we need to do that. I'll chop down one more tree before that 9 a.m. time. Because we'll need a total of 750 pieces of wood. So we're at 571 right now, but it shouldn't be too hard to get the remaining of it on the last couple of days here. We will head into Pierre's General Store. We will, of course, sell all of our peppers, sell all of our pizzas, sell the majority of these, and just for funsies, we'll sell that too. We will now head up to the carpenter shop because we need to upgrade our house. And we should have 6,000 gold left over for us, which will be used for the marriage pendant and the bouquet. So we have upgraded our house. We will stop back by Pierre's here because I forgot to get Shane his bouquet for the next little bit here that we will be doing. And there we go. Just with the last little bit of gifting. We will also go ahead and gift here on the 5th. There is a specific order in which we need to gift on this day. So, the way that friendship works, again, is that it cuts you off at 8 hearts with a character, with a marriageable character, that is. The reasoning why is because with that, cutoff time of 8 hearts, at 8 hearts, you can give someone a bouquet, essentially profess your love to them, and then you can start dating them, which unlocks those last 2 hearts there. And with what wood we have left, we need 300 pieces. That is the only little bit remaining. There should be more trees down here for us to get to. So we will now be gifting a bouquet, and then we'll talk to him, and then we will give him a pepper as he leaves his house here this morning. Bouquet. Talk. Pepper. Goodbye, Shane. And then we run home. And we pass out once again. In our bed. We will now sleep until the 7th. Ideally, we would like rain on the 7th or the 8th. Preferably the 8th. But we also have it on the 7th. Let's see. We will again be... I say the 8th because we are only at 8 friendship hearts currently with Shane. So we still have a little ways to go. So we still need to gift a couple of times within this week here. Because I had forgotten one of the gifts in the past in the run. So we're just going to continue to chop down trees. We'll have another one. Another day where we also go out and gift Shane. All aiming for that 10 hearts with him. And so we will find, hopefully, here another rain day in summer. Shane will be like right around here. Yeah. Here's our gift to Shane. And we're at 9 hearts now. So we just hit that little boost onto 9 hearts. So we have to gift him another day here. Hopefully on a rain day later in the week. Let's see. One thing that I will go ahead and check is there is a quest board. With this quest board in town, you can gain extra friendship points by completing quests for villagers. So I will go ahead and check that. It might not be for Shane. We could potentially be finished with the run here if we gift Shane a golden pepper and he reaches 10 hearts on this day. However, who knows? There is no quest for Shane. We will still give him a pepper on this day. However, I do not believe that it will put us at that full 10 hearts. So we'll probably skip until the next week, gift another pepper, and then we'll be able to marry him after that. Yes, so if we had 10 hearts with him, it would pop up with a little achievement down there at the bottom. And we'll sleep here into next week so that we can continue to gift Shane into this next week. Friday. Of course, another rain day on a Saturday. Friendship, unfortunately, restarts on a Sunday. So we cannot have gifted him on that day. Hoping for some more rain here. I am just going to go ahead and check the weather report. Perfect. Oh, it's the Stardew Valley Fair tomorrow. So what I will do in order to guarantee that 10 hearts in friendship, I will go ahead and gift Shane here on this day. Just to make sure that we hit that 10 hearts. The reason why I don't want to sleep too many days here, of course, is because there is friendship decay. So before you gift the bouquet, you will lose like 2 points of friendship each day that you don't talk to them. And then once you give them the bouquet, you lose 10 points of friendship. So even more. So that's why it's kind of important for me to go ahead and gift him here on this day. It will stop once you hit 8 hearts. And of course, once you hit 10 hearts here. And there we are. We're now best friends. All we need is one rain day left in fall. Which we're going to hope that we get at least one more here. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. You can tell the weather by the little calendar signal up at the top there as well. But also all of the windows will be darker in the house too. Let's see. Did we exhaust all of our rain days earlier on? I surely hope not. We only have until the 28th here. And one of those days is a holiday day. In which it cannot rain. There we are. Yep. 28th? Let's see. The very last day. Alrighty. So this is worst case scenario. This is what I'm showing you, at least here. Worst case scenario is now I have to sleep all the way until spring, which I will be. It's about 3 minutes of extra time here. This run is typically done within an hour, which totally fine. Not a big deal. But, right, because of the missing rain days, I now have to wait until spring. Because unfortunately, it does not rain at all in winter. So we have to skip until spring, which is about 3 minutes here. This is a, perfect time for donations out here. Some incentives, as always, are accepting the cat and naming the cat. Per always in Stardew Valley. And of course we just skip until we get rain. That is it. The run will end when we have our marriage ceremony and our 2 characters kiss. I want to submit to you all my personal best, which is 54:56, as you can probably see on the splits here. That is my personal best time because I didn't want to submit that to you because in that video I am in Shane cosplay of that character. I also cosplay every single character, all of the marriage candidates in Stardew Valley. And so it is to save myself the embarrassment of y'all's having to rewatch that. I am refilming here. But at least you get to see the worst case scenario, which is just me sleeping an entire season here. Until we get rain. And let's hope that we get rain early on in spring. I'm submitting this as a solo run, but also as a race versus the Valiant Son, aka Jess. They are absolutely incredible, and one of my really, really good friends. And I'm excited to get to race against them. Their PB is slightly faster than mine, so just know that it will be quite a tight competition. But also all in good fun, because regardless, I love Jess to pieces, so there we are. Here's a rain day. This is Kent, the character that we meet on Summer of Year 2. We will now leave our farm, which has been repopulated with trees. We're going to eat our pepper poppers, which is going to make us go faster. I'm going to head down with our wood to go and repair this bridge here. And after we repair the bridge over here, we will grab the marriage pendant, give it to Shane, and then that is it. Then it is just good old wedding day. So specifically we need the rain is because that character that we just bought the marriage pendant for, the old mariner, is only present when it is raining. That's it. He only shows up when it's raining. So if you want to get married to someone, you gotta grab the pendant in rain. There we are. I'm gonna gift Shane, because it's been a whole year since we talked to him. Slash a whole entire season. We just hibernated through winter here. And of course, we will sleep 2 days. And then we will finish. The run will end when the little heart shows up right above our heads after we kiss. And time. There we go. Yeah. So as you can see, my time says 102:51. Ideally, right? We will both, myself and Jess, will be doing this under an hour. With continued practice and me not making a mistake like I did here. But here, I guess, is the worst case scenario time-wise. Is maybe a couple minutes after an hour. But yeah, thank you so much for your consideration, and thank you for sticking around and watching this whole entire video. I truly appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your days, y'alls.